Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. It is Amy the Goddess. Thanks so much for joining me today on this reading. We're going to be seeing what do people think about you secretly. I don't think I put that in the title, but I'm going to go ahead and edit it after I do this live. What do people secretly think about you that they don't say? Okay, this is an overall general of people, so not just one specific person. But however, if you want to think of one specific person, you can do that. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Use your discernment, as always, with collective readings. Hey, Simona. Hey, Gio. Thanks for joining. So we have here 3 piles today. If you are new to Pickacard readings, you're going to choose which pile you are most drawn to. Go down in the comment section and click that pile or piles. Pile 1 is the Tyrant. Pile 2 is the Sun. Pile 3, it says the Eternal Sleeper. Okay, so we have 3 piles here. What's up, Yashka? This was a requested reading, so I wanted to go ahead and get that out the way. I am going to do a Mercury and Venus retrograde video, hopefully today too, because I really want to get that out the way too. With everything going on, it's very chaotic. So, let me help you guys pick piles. Geo, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to say 1 for you. If anyone wants to book a personal reading with me, information to book is down in the description box. It has my prices, it has my email, it has my other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. So let's move these over. What's up? Hello. I love you guys too. So by the way, some people have been, kind of saying they don't like when negative things come up. I can't help what comes up, guys. If it's in the energy, it's in the energy. I'm not controlling what I read at all. I'm reading for generals of people, and I'm trying to make it the most accurate as possible. And life can be negative sometimes. Therefore, when I'm reading accurately, we will get negative messages from time to time, but we'll also get positive messages, okay? The world is not all positive, okay? Let's be realistic. So anyways, pile 1. Pile 1. What do people secretly think about you? I'm going to pull some tarot, and we're going to pull some index cards. First, let's pull a song, just to get the overall vibe. Alright, just the overall vibe for pile 1. Wow, you got That's Life by Frank Sinatra. Some people get their kicks from stomping on a dream. Well, that's life. Y'all might want to look that song up. It could really resonate for your life right now. If you guys want requested readings, put them after the live so I can see them, because I always check the comments after lives. So pile 1, it feels to me like people feel like you have big dreams that they don't think is possible. That's what they secretly think. They think it's not possible for you to achieve certain dreams or things that you want in life. However, I don't think that bothers you, right? You don't care. Let's see what else for pile 1. Let's pull. Oh, sorry. Hopefully that didn't hurt your ears. Pile 1. What else is going on? What do people secretly think of pile 1? Queen of Cups. People think you're extremely compassionate. You're an empath. You're very comforting. People love to talk to you, almost like a mother energy or a big sister or someone that feels safe. Okay, so you might have a lot of people telling you their problems, a lot of people coming to you for advice. You come off very healing, very intuitive, like you have all the answers. Your intuition just knows. You come off like you're emotionally stable, like your emotions aren't chaotic and all over the place. No, it looks like you can handle your emotions. It feels like, you know, people think you've been there, done that. So you have a lot of wisdom and soft energy, which is interesting, right? Because you chose the Tyrant. So people have seen you be the opposite at some point in your life, right? You could have been extremely chaotic at some point, extremely not stable emotionally, but now you are. So they seen like this kind of shift. They seen you grow up and change for the better. You probably used to be bossy, but you're not really like that now. You could have been more impatient in the past, but you're not like that now. So people are thinking secretly about how much you have grown and changed for the better. So let's see what else we're getting here. So the sun came out in reverse. So you could be overly optimistic about your dreams and or goals, according to people. Again, this doesn't have to be true. This is just what people are secretly thinking, so keep that in mind. But it kind of seems like you're in a depression. People are thinking that you're in a depression. You kind of lost your light. You're not as cheerful as you used to be, or you're not smiling as much as you used to be. You're not laughing as much as you used to. You seem numb, or like just kind of depressed and down. You could have used to really show your inner child and have a childlike energy. And now it's like life has took its toll on you. You know, I'm hearing another song right now. Actually, I'm channeling Jelly Roll. Shoot, what is the song I'm hearing? I'm so broken beyond compare. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Okay, that's what it's called. Lost Cause by Jelly Rolls coming through. So they feel you feel that way about yourself. They don't see you as a lost cause, but they feel like you see yourself as a lost cause. The way that you talk about you know, certain things. Almost as like they kind of feel like you had a glow down, but not physically, more so emotionally. Okay. You're welcome, 1025. So let's see what else. Let's pull some more cards here. You seem guarded from people. People feel like secretly like you're very guarded and it's hard to get to know you, or it's hard to figure you out because you're so guarded. It could take people years to really get to know you, is how they feel, and they still don't know you fully. We have here burnt out and exhaustion. So people are feeling like secretly like maybe you're going through a burnout. Maybe you're exhausted with life and you need something new. Like you're stressed. Okay? So this is what people are thinking. Not everything people think have to be true, so please keep that in mind here. This is just what people are overall secretly thinking about you. So let's pull one more card and then I'll pull some index cards. What are people secretly thinking about pile one? The Hermit in reverse. Isolation. You guys have isolated yourself from people, from society even probably. Like I said, you don't really let people in much. You could have used to been like this, like the center of attention, the spotlight, the one that would always go out and hang out with people or have get-togethers. Now You barely come out the house, or people barely see you, is what they're thinking. Like, where have you been? You barely come out the house. You barely hang out anymore. You barely see anyone. This is what they're thinking. Like, you're very isolated, very withdrawn, and you like to be alone. Okay, so let's pull some index cards. What are people secretly thinking about pile 1? Suicide. Oh, people might be thinking you're suicidal a little bit. So it makes me feel like people are genuinely worried about you. Oh, because I'm feeling like I want to cry, tapping into the energy. So people are really worried about you to where they kind of want to cry for you. So if you're wondering if people care, they definitely do. Let's see what else. Keep a distance. You've been keeping a distance from people. Water. So yeah, they feel like you're very emotional. Very emotional. Water is very emotional. People feel like, you know, you're always there for other people, but there's no one there for you. But people don't know how to be there for you because they feel like you don't let them be there for you. So I'm going to pull just a few more. We got contract. Miss you. So people are missing you, especially people that you have soul contracts with. You know, like best friends or old best friends, and people that you have soul contracts with. They're missing you. They hope you're doing okay. They're sending you loving energy. So, you know what I'm hearing too is that at some point you really thought you can achieve big dreams, and now you don't believe in yourself as much as what people are thinking. You went from totally believing in yourself to kind of like, okay, maybe I need a backup plan because plan A is not going out the way I wanted it to. So that could also be the case. Again, not everything has to be true. It's just what people are thinking. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here, pile 1. Thanks for joining. I appreciate the likes. All right. It's so hard to pick things up with my nails. All right. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Wow, 1313 is when your reading starts. So it's a very different energy from the last pile, I'll say that. You chose the Sun card. Let me start by saying, people think you have some type of gift with music. There's music notes on this card. So you might be talented at something with music, whether you're a DJ, a singer, a producer, you play some type of instrument. It doesn't matter. You have some type of gift with music. Even if you don't think so, other people think so. Okay? And this is what they secretly think. And some of them might not tell you because they don't want to boost your ego too much, but they think like, wow, you're good. You're good at what you do. Maybe some of them don't want to make you nervous either. Let's see what else. Oh, actually, let me pull a song. Let me not forget. What do people secretly think about pile number 2? We got 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. So people think you're living lavish Even if you're not, people are thinking you got money. You get to enjoy the finer things in life. Even if it's not every day, you get to at least every now and then have the fancy restaurant or the fancy trip. And if that's not the case, the way you dress or do your hair or do your makeup or something like that can make it look like you have money as well. Because in that song she says, you like my hair? G things. Just bought it. So some of you might have really nice hair that people think like, wow, you have nice hair. You must have money to take care of that hair. For my men, maybe you have a really nice beard. Maybe it's a hair too. Let's pull some cards now. What do people secretly think of Pile 2? Okay. Well, you know what I'm seeing? People are thinking, you have the luxury card once again, after I just said we have 7 Rings by Ariana Grande, so that kind of goes together. People are thinking you're living luxury. Like, you're living a pretty good life. Even if you don't think so, this could be people below you that want to be where you're at. They want to have something that you have. Even if you're not exactly where you want to be, Pile 2, you have something that other people want to achieve. Whether it be a following, whether it be something you do for work or a hobby that, like, you know how some people can perform for music and they do that as a job? Like, some people can be really jealous of that. Even though you might not be famous or a celebrity, they could be like, wow, like, you get to play music for a living, or you get to do this as a hobby. It could be something else too. Maybe it's something outside of music. I was just giving you an example. There's something that you do or that you have achieved that people are kind of jealous of, and they think you've made it. So you might have a lot of people watching you, kind of curious about you, talking about you. So a lot of people talk about you. It looks like all good things, right? But you also have people competing with you. We have the competition card right next to it. So people are secretly thinking about competing with you for pile number 2. About being better than you. Maybe for some of you, it's your beauty. Maybe some of you look really good, and that's what you have achieved in life, is like you found your style. You found your authenticity. You found the hair color that matches you, whatever, right? And people are secretly competing with that. That could also be the case. That's another example. People feel like when you come around, they have to show off. That's what they secretly think. They think when you come around, they have to secretly show off. Because they feel like you've achieved something. So they're like, okay, I gotta show off. I gotta look like I'm better than pile 2. That's what people secretly think a lot of times. Because they don't want you to take what's theirs or take their spot. You know that saying, what is it? Don't outshine the master. I think you do that a lot. You outshine the master a lot, even when you're not trying. You also may have a very vibrant personality or aura, very magnetic. So people think you're very magnetic secretly, but they don't want to say that because, you know, that's something a lot of people envy. You have a lot of light to you. You may have a very big aura. Like I said, it's almost giving like a performer energy. Even if you are not a performer, you do not go on stage, you have the aura of someone who does. So you may get a lot of attention and people notice that. Let's see what else. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. So people think you're pretty stable. And you don't have to, for some reason, people think you don't have to work super hard for your money. For some reason, people think that, even if you are working hard. Maybe because what you do for work is fun, or in other people's eyes, it's fun. Wow, we have the Broken Heart card. So people could be thinking secretly that you have went through some type of heartbreak. Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe you went through a breakup. Maybe you went through some trauma. Maybe it wasn't a breakup or a divorce, but some type of trauma. Maybe you lost someone. Some type of grief that you've went through. Thank you, FG. So people are thinking that you're still hurt about something, but you're not really letting it show. But they can see it. They can sense it. Or they think they can sense it, right? Let's pull some cards from the index cards. Let's see. Fall to death. Maybe some of you had a near-death experience. Or an ego death, right? Yeah, some of you went through some type of separation with someone, whether it be somebody died in your life, or whether it be you went through a divorce or a separation or a breakup, and they think you're still kind of hurt over that or not over that. That's what they're secretly thinking. People, look, it says we're meant to be. So people think they're meant to be in your life. That it's no coincidence that they met you. A lot of people have crushes on you. I only want you. So we have people that are secretly wanting you, but not saying it. What else? Pointing the finger. So you might get blamed for a lot of things too. People could secretly blame you for things that are not your fault. It says manipulation tactic. So for some reason, you're easy to blame. I don't know why. I don't know if you have a past or what. Especially with cops. Maybe you have a history with cops. Maybe you have a record for some of you. Or you have some type of history with the police. So you're easy to blame. So people think that you have some type of history with the police. Or some type of record. But they think it's your fault. They think you're not innocent. They think you're guilty. Could be things they never say, right? But they're thinking. People see you as family. We have here family member. So a lot of people see you as family. We have in love with an idea. So people fall in love with an idea of you because of your lifestyle. I think I'm going to leave this here, guys. I think we pretty much hit the idea of what's going on here and what people are secretly thinking. So, you know what I'm getting to? I'm getting people don't want to mess with you. People are secretly thinking that they do not want to get on your bad side. They don't want the smoke with you. All right, so let's leave that here. Thanks for joining, everyone. I appreciate those likes. Appreciate the positive comments. It's so hard to pick things up with my nails. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose the internal sleeper. What do people secretly think about you? Let's find out. I'm gonna pull a song. We have Pain by 3 Days Grace. Pain without love, pain, I can't get enough. Pain, I like it rough, cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. That's how that song goes. You guys should look it up, because people think you like pain. People think you like to be hurt. This could also give you the vibe of you may self-sabotage in people's eyes. In other people's eyes, you self-sabotage. Does not have to be true. Keep in mind, what people think doesn't have to be true. So let's see. Let's pull some cards here. Someone in this pile, yeah, okay. Spirit is saying not everyone, but someone in this pile self-harms. And it might be through drugs or alcohol. Or that's what people think. People think you self-harm through drugs or alcohol. At least for someone in here. Maybe not everyone, okay? Wow. People think you're emotionally immature. Childish. This could be one specific person. Doesn't have to be everyone thinking this. What do people think of pile number 1? Wow. We're getting a lot of reverses. They think you're overly emotional. They think that you are easily influenced by other people, that you're cold-hearted, bitchy, cruel. So you may have somewhat of a bad reputation for some reason at this time. Do not shoot the messenger. I promise I don't think this about you guys. This is what other people are thinking. Or could even be a group of specific people thinking this, right? What are people secretly thinking about you? People think you sleep a lot. Which is funny because you chose internal sleeper. So people think you sleep a lot. Like you're always sleeping, sleeping beauty. I think you're attractive. This might be one of the most attractive piles here. But they think like you're not mentally stable. I'm hearing this song. You guys probably wouldn't know it because he's more underground. It's like, I got too many problems. I'm not trying to stay awake. So you might have a lot of problems in your life that you avoid is what people think. Who sings that song? It's gonna bother me. Found him on TikTok. Anyways, it'll come to me later. Yeah, we have the Empress on the bottom, so I know you're attractive. People think you're hot, pile number 3. But they also think you're a lot to deal with. Confirmation, the fridge just made a noise. Yes, I recorded my kitchen. The counters were nice for me. All right, pile 3. Extra responsibility. Yeah, so people see you as an extra responsibility. Like, you're a burden to deal with. Because you always got something going on. What is that saying? Damsel in distress? You're a damsel in distress. All the time. That's what people think. Doesn't have to be true. Does not have to be true. This is just what people are thinking. Secretly. You may have very attractive body as well. I'm getting like you have attractive legs. You have attractive face. Your features of your face. Like, it's not even just certain parts of your face. Your whole face is like very attractive. People think that. But you know what? People don't care if you're a burden on them. They will let you ruin their life because you're so attractive. So you may get a lot of people lusting after you, which sucks because no one's valuing you truly. We have on the bottom manipulation. So people think you're manipulative. Is this my Scorpios in this pile? I don't know. What is it? What do they call them? A succubus. People think you are some type of succubus. Some type of man-eater or a woman-eater. Over it. So some people are over it, but they're not really over it. What do people secretly think of pile 3? We have enzymes. That makes me think of DNA. Like, you have good DNA. Like, you know, most people, if they do drugs and alcohol, they look like shit. You don't look like shit. You look like you haven't aged at all. You look youthful. You look hot. Alcoholic. Yeah, people are thinking you're an alcoholic. But you don't look like one. That's the thing. You look hot. So much trauma. So people think you have a lot of trauma. And that's why you are the way they are. That's why you are the way you are. Oh my gosh, tongue twister. So people feel bad for you, and that's what makes them want to help you. Because you've been through more than the average person. Look, a lot of people fall in love with you. You've broken a lot of hearts, pile 3. You've broken a lot of hearts. I think more than you realize. Because you sometimes don't even notice when people fall in love with you. But a lot of people fall in love with you. There could be multiple people in love with you right now. But they think you're toxic, so they're trying to stay away from you, you know? It says she watched her story, so, you know, people could want to know your story. They want to know more about why you are the way you are, what happened to you. They kind of have an idea of it, but they don't know fully. Something is off. So something is off with your energy, they feel. They can feel that, you know, you haven't fully found yourself or something. Or that's what they feel, like you haven't fully found yourself. Truth always comes out. It's not going to work. So yeah, people like fall head over heels with you in some type of illusion. And then they realize that it was an illusion. Killing Me Softly, that song. Killing me softly with his heart, killing me softly. Attractive. I told you, it's really just repeating what I've said, that you guys are extremely attractive, but you're toxic is what people think. Looking for love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Yeah, wanted dead or alive. So some people want you dead, pile 3. They're secretly thinking they want you dead. They want to find you whether you're dead or alive. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've done something to someone and they're holding a grudge on you. I don't know if you stole something. I don't know what it is. But there is someone in here that is a drug addict that I'm picking up on. And this isn't for everyone. But there is someone in this pile that is a drug addict. Or an alcoholic, right? As I said. You may have very attractive hair as well. You have a lot of attractive things about you. You don't look like what you've been through, is what people think. It says backfiring. You have gorgeous eyes as well. People think you're mad at yourself, but yet not mad enough for you to change. Save yourself. Yeah, people think that you have to save yourself because they've tried to save you and it didn't work. So many people have tried to save you because they viewed you as a damsel in distress, but they realize they can't. So you may have more of a bad reputation. What they call it, a rake. A rake is someone that is extremely seductive for being the bad guy or the bad girl. So that's you. You're the rake. So, like I said, also a succubus for my women. So I hope this helped you. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I didn't control what comes out of here. If something negative comes out, that's the energy I'm reading. It's not me choosing what I'm reading. So, yeah. Thanks for the likes, everyone. I'm going to be right back on here to do a retrograde reading. So, I know I said that yesterday, but I ended up having car troubles that I had to deal with. Mercury retrograde things. Anyways, so I'm going to do it now, right after I end this video. Thanks for all of you that post the timestamps, by the way. It helps me out so much. Saves me so much time. Yeah. Bye.